My name is Dan Inosanto, and this is the Inosanto Academy of Martial Art. I think that all the martial arts played a strong impact on me. I was introduced to, I've heard about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but I never really got a chance to study it until about 1995. And there, I had a very bad back, and I decided I really wanted to train in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So about 95, I started training in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and my instructor was Higan Machado, and once in a while I was lucky to have Carlos Machado teach me. And I started training with the Machados in 95, all the way to the present. And so that family I considered very, very important to me. They sort of rehabbed my back along with my chiropractor at that time, Dr. Shelley Boston. And I considered if I'd never had that, I probably wouldn't have stayed in shape as much. I kind of owe a lot to the family, you know, from Higan to Carlos to John and to Roger and to Jean-Jacques. It's a very important part of my life because it changed my life in staying in shape, or else I think I would have really gotten out of shape. So I think in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I think I was 59 when I started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm 76 now, and I've always trained with it. I always try to maintain as many as 4 classes a week, if I can. In the earlier days, sometimes I would take 3 jiu-jitsu classes in a day because I just really enjoyed it. And one of the reasons I started out, my back used to be so sore and so bad. But I found out when I did a lot of the guard position, it strengthened my back. So and then after maybe jiu-jitsu went back, we get sore about 4 hours. So I said, well, I'll put a stop to that. So I'll take another jiu-jitsu because it used to feel so good after jiu-jitsu. And a lot of it, I think, is the guard work to strengthen my back, because the first year my back was so bad, Higan maybe just, my total game was from the guard position, right? Past the guard, in the guard, and I think it really strengthened my back. To this day, I give it credit for strengthening my back and being able to still work out. It's helped me maintain my strength for the other arts, such as Muay Thai. That's been a very important part of my life, because I had a Thai teacher named Ajahn Chai who taught me in 1979 Muay Thai, and I was kind of a latecomer in the Muay Thai also. But the Jiu-Jitsu sort of complemented the things I learned in Thai boxing from Ajahn Chai. And to this day, I still try to do my shadow boxing and Muay Thai. And I try to at least get a minimum, or maybe 4 classes a week in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And that's sort of what led me to stay with it. And I intend to stay with it in Jiu-Jitsu until my body can no longer do it. You know, and I hope it doesn't wear out. But I enjoy the game. You know, I mean, there's a tremendous difference between I think a black belt at the 76 and a blue belt at the 29. There's really a difference, right? It's really kind of a tussle, but it's still fun to do. I really enjoy the game, and my students are really good. They sort of babysit me, let me wrestle very lightly and roll very lightly. And I still enjoy the game very much. I teach every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then usually I fly out Friday, and I teach someplace in the United States, and I usually teach a 5-hour class on a Saturday and every Sunday, unless there's something wrong with the schedule. But that's usually been my schedule. I used to teach on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, fly out Friday, teach someplace in the United States or someplace in the world, Saturday and Sunday, come back Monday, and then start the regime again, do the whole routine. But I'm gonna keep on doing it as long as my health holds out, as long as I can still do it physically, because I really enjoy the martial art. For me, it's been a way of life. I met some really wonderful people through the martial arts, which, you know, money can't buy that. You know, it's really good. So As long as my health holds out, I'd like to continue training in the jiu-jitsu, training in the Filipino martial arts, still training in Muay Thai, and doing the material that Bruce Lee gave me also. So I really enjoy it. You know, I learn a lot from my students. They probably teach me as much as I teach them. But on the whole, I'm just enjoying the ride, and I hope it continues, and I hope my health continues. Like as you get older, you get different health ailments, but I usually seem to overcome it, and then continue my training. But it's been a really good ride for me in my life, and I've really enjoyed my life.